KGPrestine, and also thank you so much for the follow there. I rinse repeat, or rinse repeat. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Okay, okay. Let's go and quickly give our debates on this because I
Okay.
am I am
I know. It's hard to. Hmm.
I oh, like, what do you even say to an episode to this? Yeah, we'll go to stage. We will head off to stage in a minute. But we're just gonna
Oh.
stay here for now for just a little bit anyway, just to chit chat. But if you can, Emmy, though, can you set up the stage for us, and then we'll head off over there in the call, and we'll elaborate more about it then. But right now, I I don't know what to say, buddy.
I know.
Please, you
Uh,
listen. I'm assuming that this is probably so big brain for like Team Rocket fans that you guys probably enjoyed more than me because I just legitimately have no idea what to think about this episode. I'm at a loss. But let's head off the stage actually. Yeah, let's go
okay.
and head off the stage right now and we'll talk more then and there. Let me also switch things up to switch to camera mode so we can go to a little bit more in depth in our discussion if you're okay with that.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it then.
Okay.
Let's get going to stage. Alrighty, so uh actually hold on a second. There we go. Let me drag. Okay, Polly, I want you to hit the. Actually, hold on. Can I drag you in here? Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Let me drag you into this call right about now, buddy. And then, actually, I think. Wait, actually, I can't even do it. Hold on. Oh, show request. There we go. Uh, Let me see. How do I add
Yeah,
you?
you have to press. I invited you to speak, so press it.
Oh, you invited specifically her so she can come in, drag herself in. Okay, right? Like, is that how it works? There it is. Okay.
Yo.
Uh,
Oh. Can you hear me now?
yes, we can hear you now. See, that's how the stage works. So that way everybody else can still hear us, but we're the only ones talking at this current moment. So that's pretty much how it works, buddy. With that being said, Polly, I legitimately have no words to describe my take on just this episode as a whole. I'm gonna be real with you. I am
Me
at a
too.
complete loss right now. I don't know if this episode was what people were hoping to see or if it delivered up to people's expectations.
I
I'm
mean,
just, I'm lost. I don't even know if I like or dislike this episode. It just sort of exists to me right now. But you know what? I'll stop for now. I do want to hear your take and want to hear your opinion on what you thought of this episode as a whole.
okay.
While I also
Oh
get
man.
chat open up here too. Uh,
Oh, maybe I need to like gather my thoughts because
yeah,
I.
because what even was this? Can I chat? Maybe you guys can figure something out. Maybe y'all in the chat can figure this out. Did this episode do something for you? Did this episode deliver for you? Because to me, I
I.
I
Okay, wait. I will say one thing I'm kind of disappointed with, but I don't want it to bring down the energy because I think there were like some really great, funny moments. I think there were moments that weren't needed, like them on with the boat was wasting time, like underground. Um, I don't know. Should I save all this for the Pokepod or should I?
no. Listen, if you want to express your thoughts right now, this will be the perfect time, and that way you can go a little bit further once we get more time to rewatch these episodes. You know, we can then go into a second in-depth look into it. But for now, you just share
Yeah.
your. I guess what I should say is share your first opinions, your first impressions, what you just got out after just jumping out of this without looking back too far into it.
Okay. I have such mixed feelings. I mean, my friend told me that he saw some of it, and he said the mixed or the fandom in general had mixed feelings on Twitter. So I went into it kind of knowing, okay, this could be either hit or miss. So, but I'm the same way. I didn't. I have to be honest, not to be this way with journeys as usual, but I didn't expect much. I was definitely happy to see them. I just didn't think that that would be the only time we got to see them. And yeah, you're right, Step Tony. I guess this is their last appearance, which Again, I don't mind. I just thought we would be seeing more of them, and I thought they would be playing a little bit more of a role in the episode. I felt like I know the trio is main character, but it's like this didn't. I feel like this didn't really do anything for them. Like, I feel like even in previous separation episodes, at least I don't know. Like they met. There's a little bit more substance to them, I guess. Like when they met Christopher, who was the ex-Rocket guy, and he had his own ramen shop. So I mean, it's similar to the premise like this. I don't know why I don't know. Their separation was like more believable, I guess, in those episodes, or it was more, how do I say it? Like it did more for their characters separately. Because this was portrayed in a goofy way. Yeah, you're right, Sergi. It was just very quick, but I feel like it was quick because they kind of wasted time with, like, the beginning dragged a little bit. That's
Here's
just my
my
opinion.
thing though. What pissed me off was that there was so much that they could have done had they just scrapped the stupid Pelipper plot. Because the Pelipper served nothing in terms of like progression at all for just this episode. Because at the end of the day, guess what happened at the end of the episode? The Pelipper went away. So we're
Yeah.
just back at square one again. but
So it's like,
but like I'm so happy to see them back. But man, it sucked that they were stuck in one setting for like a minute and two, and that's it. That's all
yeah.
they had this big thing where they had like this interview with the Rocket VAs in the magazines. They made an official poster for the four together. You saw them all four with their Team Rocket attire and everything. And then you jump into this episode, and it's like none of that was
Mm,
captured except for references to hardcore fans of the Rockets that will understand because you caught it before anybody else. The designs of those things that were on top of the
mhm,
fireplace, which were
yeah.
references to previous mons that they had back in the past. So it's like these kind of resemblances to like past content is something you'll enjoy, but as a fan of just wanting to see more of the interactions, I feel that is where the failure lied in because I would have wanted to have seen Jesse and Cassidy have more bickering with each other, but this time now with the perspective of them having been retired from doing the Rocket stuff, it would have been nice to have just seen how their ideals would clash with one another. But
Yeah.
they just up and ran away and left James
Yeah.
behind. Oh,
I
and also speaking about James, hey, nice job remembering that you have a Morpeko buddy. How convenient that you use it right then and there to
I
just
was
use
gonna
it as an
say
excuse to get his ass out of there. That pissed me off more than anything.
I don't think we saw Butch in that flashback.
No, it
We
wasn't
just
Butch at
oh
all.
no,
It
I'm
was
sorry.
Meow's perspective with the Meowdon or whatever it is called.
Yeah.
Madonna or whatever it is, Madonna. But the point of the matter is, I'm bummed by that. Like, how did that happen?
I mean, here's the thing I'm disappointed in because everybody knows by now my little shippy heart. Like, we didn't get any. Like, they don't. I guess they don't live together, and they're not like they they live close to each other. I guess he's like, oh, you heard from Cassidy, but like, what does that mean? Like, are they still friends?
I don't
Or
know. They don't
and
say anything about that.
that bums me out so much. But also, maybe I can make a headcanon.
Nah, see, you have to go out of your way to do that when the
Exactly.
show is supposed to do that for you.
I
But
thought
you,
that maybe they'd be like living together and happily
That's what
married
we
or
were
something.
hoping, yes, because if not married or something, at least living together, because that would have been great, because it would have showed
Yeah.
off that yeah, they've like been together as a team so much that they feel comfortable enough being roommates now, living and
Oh,
working
that sounds
together to
good.
doing stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because I thought because the drowsy they never really said whose it was. It was just something they used. So when I saw the drowsy on that mantle, I was like, okay, I see a lot of Cassidy's Pokemon, but like I thought maybe in another shot we would see like a Hitmontop carving or something. But yeah. I mean, I am bummed by that. Like, I want to be appreciative. Like, I am so appreciative, but I don't know. I think I just kind of like I knew not to get my hopes up too much that they would appear like have a huge role. I just think he was better, I guess, than I mean, more or less than what I expected. Like I at least thought they would be like for more than a couple minutes. I don't know. I hope I'm not like bumming everybody out in the chat.
No, because everybody has the same mindset. Nobody knows what to think about this episode. Chat. I have to ask you guys, like, genuinely speaking, how did you feel about this episode? Did this episode live up to your expectations, or did it really just not do it for you at all? In fact, did it do worse than what you had hoped? Sergi says because this was portrayed in a goofy way, you didn't have the time to feel emotional. Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't get the time to reflect with them. I didn't get a time.
Yeah.
I wanted because they've been gone for how many years now? 20 years probably, or something.
I mean, because Butch didn't even say like. I know. Yeah.
This is one of those rare instances where we got a character who didn't show up for so long, just like Erica, by the way, that we could have had an opportunity to have called back to so many of the things that they've created, because these are original characters. These aren't based on anything from the games. This is one of the first original characters coming back, correct?
Yeah.
And they don't go the whole mile with it. Yeah, this could have been a two-parter. That's the perfect way to say it. This could have been an easy two-parter. Or it could have just been.
Are still,
like what?
the voice actors are still, seem like they were willing to.
No, they felt like they were comfortable back home again with their characters. But they couldn't really do much because all they had was like a minute each. It felt like a minute each.
Well, I wonder who is writing this.
We could check right now. Hold on. The person who wrote this episode, according to the information here, is I don't know. Actually, it doesn't say. Hold on. Let me go and open this up. Anime spoilers. What episode number was this? 94, right? 95. Screenplay Shoji Yonemura. Storyboard Yuji Asada. Masaki Iwane was the one that was animation director alongside Izumi Shimura. And episode director was, I already said Yuji Asada. I don't know. I'm sorry, man. Even like you said, buddy, I wish I knew what to say.
I know, it's okay. I'm saying who wrote the old Blu-ray and Switch.
Shoji Yonemura is the head writer of Journeys and has been around since the original series. Yonemura was also responsible of the Mewtwo episode, so this man is hit and miss. Ah, shit. So he hasn't exactly had a very positive track record, basically. And it makes me sad to know that it's a miss in this part for me personally. Because I still love I love the nods. I love the references. I love that we got happy to see them come back. But that was also because the best way to say it, we were happy at the expectations now that they showed up on screen, because they took a while to get to those characters and reveal them to us. It took like 4 to 5 minutes of the episode to finally then see them on the screen, or at least one of them. And so you thought to yourself, okay, they're building it up to get to this point, to get to that message and try to deliver on something. And then they're like, ah, shit, right, we have another secondary plot we got to work on. Okay, let's just move on. But we did all this promotion. We put the poster designs. We got artists to draw this shit. We got interviews and all. No. Let's just move on to the next scene.
I mean, I was excited, but like I said, I'm not getting my hopes up. But I'm just kind of like, really, like I wanted to see more of them.
And it bums me out too, because like, given that they're not together, that means if they do come back, we're only going to see one of the two at that point, maybe. If like the episode makes it only focus in the cabin, for example. Like only Cassidy will be there, because Butch is nowhere near that area, because that's in a snow village, while the other one's in somewhere in the mountainside. They are very far from each other, I like to believe.
They are? No.
No, that's what I'm assuming, because we went from an Antarctica to somewhere in like the summit of like some kind of snowy mountain to some weird off lighthouse thing in Kanto to then heading off to the deserts unknown. I don't know what to think of this
Wait, let
episode.
me. Mystery at the lighthouse. Hold on. See, this is where my like headcanoning and retconning.
You know, that's why I brought that up to you because I was thinking, was there a lighthouse by any chance? And then thought to myself, okay, maybe there must be something there, right? No, nothing.
Oh well, this is. Hold on. Where are they in this episode?
The lighthouse.
Oh, they're right before. It's right before Vermilion City, so that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Kuro brought this up. I know that at first glance this might be Bill's lighthouse from OS 13, but in reality, it seems to be based off Portugal's Cabo da Roca. Therefore, the rocket a part of it. But yeah, this is a depiction of the most extreme point of Europe, where the land ends and the sea begins. Oh, it does look like it if you take a look at the tweet there.
Oh wait, I don't know where I'm looking.
In voice and music in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But man, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think so hard for this episode, but the more I think about it, the more not frustrating, but how disappointed I feel. Because I really wanted this episode to succeed. I wanted Rocket fans to feel, and I hope they do. At the end of the day, if you guys who are Rocket fans got something out of this and are genuinely still happy about it, then more power to you. But to me personally, I feel, at least from a story narrative, especially given that this series is building upon bringing back the nostalgia and bringing back this world building aspect with the generations that we've been through with this series, to have them be so underutilized in this way. The fact that the Johto gym leader Chuck had more screen time than these characters here is so disappointing for me personally.
Well, yeah, because you're all Johto.
No, it's more so because I like Butch and Cassidy more than Chuck is what I'm referring to.
Me too.
And to see that Chuck somehow had more screen time than Butch and Cassidy here.
I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm ungrateful. Like,
oh no, I'm so happy they thought about them.
It's not even the retiring part it's just how they did it, I think. Like I knew that like there would be a big chance that like, oh yeah, we're retired. But or we quit or whatever, but I just thought it would be different in that they would be like living together or like running a business together or something, and then we just like, I feel like a large part of it is this stupid gacha machine, like the large part of the plot focused on that, and like I wish that was like a small funny moment in the episode, and then the rest was focused on like the actual reflection part, like not the dream or anything like that. Like they made it very goofy, like Sergi said.
I just wish it wasn't that way, to be honest. I love Goofy Team Rocket, let it be clear. I do love it. But you know what really sells the most? Wholesome Team Rocket. That, to me, is prime writing right there. I love wholesome Team Rocket episodes. This could have been up there. This could have been there.
I think what makes me also annoyed is they're not the trio specifically, they're not very likable in this episode. Like,
did you notice how easy they went to be like, okay, I'm seeing you later, bye?
Yes, exactly. Whereas in the previous, they were crying on the beach and looking like, what am I saying? Like James like reflecting in the dark, like sitting on a rock somewhere, like alone. Imagining when they used to split a cookie 3 ways. It's like, how could you do that to them? Like that's not them. I just felt like that was very out of character. They're best friends. They've been together for years and years, and like, unless they meant it as more of a see you later, but it didn't feel like that. Because
no, Jessie was crying when she left, though. She didn't
so
leave like on a
quick,
positive note.
like...
She cried when she was leaving with Meowth and Wobbuffet when they let go of James.
And it's funny because Because James and Meowth have always had a closer relationship, I feel, than say Jesse and Meowth. Like Jesse and Meowth butt heads a lot. So for them also again to like leave him, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I am.
Welp. Now what? I mean, I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again. Like I'm gonna appreciate those moments that we got. Like I did like Cassidy taking care of them, and like I thought that was a good moment of closure.
Yeah,
Like,
because she turned from what was like a very antagonistic and rivalry kind of thing. While she still kind of
mm,
saw it in the episode, it was nice to see that she kind of not reformed, but just took it easy now.
and she
That,
actually took care of them. Like,
she saved them. That's the thing. She legitimately saved all of them there from the fire. I mean, from the snow and put them by the fire to warm up. Like that's wholesome shit that I wish we had more of. Like you could
yeah.
not deny. Like I wanted to see more of the interactions between Cassidy and James with the wood carvings, but they showed me a PNG slideshow for that of one image. They didn't even show the final product. You know how cool it would have been if the final product of that wood craving that they were doing with the Raticate ended up being one of James' Pokemon, like a Cacnea?
Oh,
Like, you know how cool that could have been?
yeah.
But we
That
don't
would be
elaborate
wholesome.
on that. There was so much potential that they had in this. That there was clear things that they could have done to have pushed it further. And I'm not even a Rocket fan like you. But I still thought about stuff like
I
that.
mean, this is also coming like besides the rocket part. This is also coming from somebody who likes fillers, and like always liked those rocket fillers. Like I love all of them. I mean the Sinnoh one with the hippo whatever
The
was dumb.
hippopotas or whatever it is called.
Yeah. Um but the one in Battle Frontier I love. And, like I
Even
miss
X and
them
Y had
getting
episodes too. Like Sergi said it best,
yeah,
like the Wobbuffet.
Sergi X when XY does Team Rocket better, you have a problem. All right, let's get
Don't tell that to
Tyrone here.
Tyrone, though.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait for Tyrone to see this one.
Oh man, here, let me just take a screenshot of it real quick. uh, uh,
Well,
yep.
I mean, I'm glad we're on the same page because I view everything fairly. Like just because these are two of my favorite characters doesn't mean not that like I want to like go off really harshly on journeys every single time, but like I'm not gonna be biased towards it because of, I'm still gonna have my fair share of critiques in reviewing the episode. But I mean, surface level, it was cute and wholesome, but I just wish we had like had stuff could have been cut out and yeah, more
Listen,
being
just
seen.
I just wish the stupid Pelipper plot just left at this episode. There was no reason to drag that long as it did. Honestly.
Yeah,
Had
yeah.
they just told us, okay, they followed it for one time, they lost it, they got stuck and frozen in the cabin area. Cassidy saved them. Butch comes out, shows that he's made bread too for them, because that's still gonna play around with the bakery aspect, and just show that they work together. You know what I mean? She has a
Mm,
restaurant. We saw Cassidy owns a restaurant for what it seems. Butch clearly can bake. They clearly work together. That just it's
yeah.
just perfect symmetry right there. You could have had them both work together. It would have been nice and wholesome, and we could have played around with that, and we could have seen more to that, and then we could have seen I don't know, maybe Jesse, James, and Meow actually genuinely sit down for a minute and
Mm,
think about it.
yeah.
Because they didn't at all once thought, like, for a solid minute, like, about what life could be if they were to just leave the Rockets for just a brief moment. They just ran straight to the next plot. They didn't give any time of room to breathe for certain things to really play out. And as people mentioned before, had this been a two-parter, which why would they do that to begin with? But still, it would be nice. It would have established a little bit more about like the Rockets and just really make it genuine to the point of them being like, maybe we do want to lay low or maybe we do want to relax because we haven't been appearing much in Journeys anyway. So wouldn't this be a nice way to do it and then play around with it for two episodes?
Yeah, because this is also supposed to be an episode for them. So when it feels like it didn't really do much other than send them blasting off, smiling, it's like, well, what does that mean? Or, like on the other end of the spectrum, like I didn't want them to up and quit randomly because I don't trust Journeys to do that.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not expecting them to write a farewell for those characters. No, thank you.
yeah, but like, yeah, some reflection or some consideration would have been.
Here's my thing though. You know what really threw me off the most about this episode? I'm gonna be real with you. When Ash and Go came back.
Uh,
I don't know if it was just me, but they sort of stuck out so much in this episode when they came back at the end.
I really didn't want them to be in it. I mean, I love them both dearly, but like, I just like the Sun and Moon episodes with just Team Rocket, they were so good.
Remember that
love
one
that.
when they went to Ula Ula and it was like 99% Team Rocket until the last 10 seconds when they show Ash's face?
Yeah, yeah.
That could have been like that. But nah. Nah.
I mean, Sergi, I guess Dr. Namba just died. I know my friend wanted to see a reference of him. She likes him a lot. She likes that whole squad of Attila, Hun, Sebastian from the Lake of Rage episodes, and Namba. But nope, none of that. I mean, what'd you expect, Sergi? They were gonna pull out the AG continuity is obsolete.
Hell, we can't even get AG shit in our show, man.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I'm just kidding. I'm just being sarcastic. But,
I'm not.
I,
Oh, man.
AG and XY will forever take the L.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. Rather prefer having them not be touched than having them be touched and completely butchered. I'm gonna be real with you on that.
Mm.
I mean, just look at what happened right now. We could have had a super solid episode. We could have been gushing for half an hour. Instead, we're making these make believe assumptions for what could have been, rather than what we received.
Mm. I'm just mad because it's like they weren't even in the episode for a couple minutes. It was mostly the trio, and I just feel like nothing came out of it for the trio. Like I feel like if it was decent, if we got some like decent like emotional moments or like like, oh, what if we did whatever, and not just them being separated a bunch of times and then the gotcha machine, like it could have been a really meaningful episode. I think I wouldn't have minded the small cameos as much, but it was just kind of all over the place.
Ah, well. Can't do anything with this one, you know?
Yeah.
It do be what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
And, just gotta accept it, I guess.
I wonder if other people feel the same way, but
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. Because we also, and also this was something I was gonna do anyway. And it seems like everybody agrees with this as well.
mhm.
With everyone's feelings towards this episode. I was only just gonna make it for an hour event for just the reaction and just cut off the post discussion stuff that we normally do, only because Legends Arceus is out right now, and I think everybody also would
Oh
like to
yeah.
play, and myself too included. I would like to play some Legends Arceus, but I
Sorry, I
do
kind of
at
rambled
some
on.
point want to bring the gang back to do a post discussion at some point in the future. Maybe in the next episode, I'm not sure, but for this one, I think for a post discussion, probably not for today specifically, just to keep things short. But given that almost everybody feels the exact same, I feel like all we're gonna hear is this loop of exact responses from everybody, just worded differently. Because I don't think people. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but I'm just seeing from the responses here. I'm just feeling that everybody feels the same way. That it just is an episode that could have meant more, but didn't deliver on what could have been. So.
Mhm. Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, that's all I gotta say, honestly. I ain't got nothing more. I got nothing more. Emmy, I don't know about you. I know you're in this call. I don't know if you're busy or whatnot, but I and Polly have said what we gotta say. Maybe you have
I'm
some
here.
2 cents
I've been
or
listening. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Oh no, I apologize, buddy. But listen, we're just lost. I don't know. Maybe different for you. I don't know. What do you think?
I just honestly, I that's why I've been quiet this entire time because I what happened? I don't know. What exactly happened in this episode? Like I'm still very confused and I'm kind of sad that they kind of glossed over um Team Rocket's relationship in general. Just like the goodbye scenes, just like I think Sergi said this. You guys mentioned Sergi saying this too. It just felt so rushed to the point where you didn't feel any emotion just because of how fast it went, and it kind of just glosses over the fact that these trio has been together for like more than 20 years, and you're just saying that the goodbye ends in 20 seconds. How is that okay? It's really not.
Yeah, I
um,
agree.
and just Butch and Cassidy's role in this as well, like you guys were saying as well. They could have been a bakery restaurant. They could have done that. They really could have done that. They could have just stuck with that plot of just Team Rocket working with Cassidy, and then they could have brought Butch in because clearly those two haven't been like talking with each other, or they know like both of them exist like close by, but they haven't really been like I guess close friends like how they usually are. So it's like okay, they could have done that whole plot where it brings the entire not brings the entire like group of characters together, but no, we're stuck with this loop of what's going on. So I don't have much more to say. I'm very confused. I don't know if I like this episode. I like bits and pieces of the episode. I'm glad
Yeah.
Meowth's song got brought back. That was really nice. I'm glad the Team Rocket motto and stuff got brought back. That was nice. Like music wise, it was great. Just plot wise, I'm like, were you guys trying to make a serious episode for Team Rocket? Because you really just made a fool out of them. As horrible as that sounds, you kind of did. So I don't know. I'm very confused. I still don't know what happened. I have to rewatch this again.
Yeah, I don't even feel like I want to rewatch it again, man. I'm gonna be real with you. This is one of those rare
Yeah.
episodes where I always tell people watch the episode again. They'll always be, but I feel like if I jump back into this again after seeing what we just saw, and knowing what I saw, I feel like I'm just gonna get more pissed off of the what could have been rather than what was given. And that's just maybe it's just because right now I'm feeling this way. My disappointment's just immeasurable and my day is ruined.
I will say this too. I felt like the whole thing just kind of felt like a gotcha commercial. Like in a way, because if you notice it too, right? Like the ending, like they said this like 3 times, I think, where they're like, "Oh, sometimes you'll get lucky, and sometimes you won't." And it's like, do I really care about this stupid gotcha machine? No, I don't.
No.
I would have loved it if in the Japanese airing of this episode, after they said that, what was the commercial? Pokemon Masters EX. If that was what happened, that would have been horrifyingly well timed.
Legit.
Man.
All right. Well, thank you for your input on that, Emmy. And thank you everybody else for tuning in tonight to watch this episode alongside with us. Now, before we go and move on into the Legends content, let's go see who here in the chat, on Twitch anyway, you can write here, is ready to get themselves a lucky chance and winning a copy of Pokemon Legends Arceus for the Switch Nintendo. Because I have with me a code to give away to those who have liked, who have retweeted, who have also followed us here on this channel. I want to wish you all the best of luck, but we only can decide one winner for this one. And we will find out soon, actually. Let me go and take care of something real quick, and I'll be right there. There we go. Now then, good luck to everybody. I am going to be real with you all, though. I'm kind of curious to see who's going to win. If you guys are in the Twitch chat, that will make things a lot better for me overall, because that'll make things great. So I'm going to go and let me go and pull up this machine over here, of the spinny wheel. and we're gonna roll our. We're gonna roll. Actually, no, this is so well timed. I didn't think about it because this is like gotcha, like the
Oh my
Team Rocket
gosh.
gotcha, isn't it? This is straight up a gotcha for people. You guys got like a 0.5% chance at winning. Wow, what kind of timing is that? We had the Team Rocket Gotcha episode for fans who are also into the Gotcha. Let's see, roll the dice, ladies and gents. We will come out and see who is the winner of the Legends Arceus code. Let me also grab my email as well so I can make sure to send it off. Yes, I promote Gotcha, specifically Dragalia Lost Gotcha, not Masters DX. Master DX can go suck a duck for all I care with that one. But to those else, though, who are super excited for this game, though, let me know in the chat once again. And I will gladly give you your code. All right, then. Let's get to it then, everybody. So, rolling the dice right now. And we will find out our winner in 3, 2, 1. All right. And the winner goes to. Does anybody have a drum rolls that they could do for me? Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I'm sitting here zoned out.
The episode still got to you.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
There's a drum roll in my head. Okay, go!
All right, congratulations to none other than, from what I see here, Apollo Liar 777 for winning this one. Congratulations, buddy. You got yourself on hand the Pokemon Legends Arceus code here for you, buddy. So congratulations, Apollo. If you are there, yeah, there you are in the Twitch chat as well. Bro, congratulations, buddy. I'm very happy for you, man. Very, very happy. Thank you for being here. Congrats. Let me go and send you the code right now to Apollo on the Discord. Do at me so I can make sure to know that that is indeed you. And I can go and give you your code that you can go and redeem on the Nintendo Switch home menu. Of course, go to the eShop, enter the code, and you will get your game right then and there. All right. Oh, so that's Apollo right there, Amy, just to make sure?
Yeah.
All right, congratulations, buddy. Let me send you a message right now. Message you. Here you go. And congrats, buddy. Very, very happy for you. So there you go. Okay. Poof. Perfect. All right. Once again, congratulations, buddy. And I'm happy for your success. Very, very happy for you, buddy. All right. Now, with that being said, I know it's a little sad to see. And we only had one giveaway, but don't worry, chat. If things went well with this one, we'll be more than happy to give away more in the distant future. Maybe. No guarantees just yet, but do stay tuned for that. Apollo, let me know if it works well for you. It's once again an NA code, so if you're from the North America side, this is going to be it for you. So yeah. All right. Now, with that being said, I'm probably going to go close this stream out right now to get ourselves ready to go and play Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I cannot wait to play it tonight. So I hope you guys stick around. We're going to go and play a little bit more of it. And best of luck to everybody with your games. I hope you guys are having fun with your game right now. Congratulations once again to our buddy Apollo here, who showed up on the Discord as well as on the Twitch. So massive thank you for that there, buddy. You went the whole way, and you really came out on top with this one. Congrats, buddy.
And thank you, Kevin, for letting me react. It was fun.
No, it was a lot of fun. You're always more than welcome to join us for these things in the future if you ever feel like wanting to jump in for another episode.
All right.
But to everybody else, though, thank you guys so much. We're going to go and close up the stream and then open it back up in about a couple of minutes. So do stay tuned. And we'll see you guys then and there. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to go and head off the call for now to Emmy and Polly. If they want to also join me in the second gaming room on the other call, you're more than welcome to join me there as well. And then maybe we could continue talking about it a little bit further. Or maybe you guys want to go play your game separately on your own. That's perfectly fine as well.
All right. I'm probably gonna eat my salmon for dinner.
All right, then. So I'm going to just close up the stream for now, then. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Now, wait just a minute for the second hour of Pokemon Legends Arceus. All right. So speak with you guys then. Bye, everybody in the call.